multi-generational Fred and Helen Francis family is presented this year's ACES Family Spirit Award. Imagine a family with 7 College of ACES graduates and 12 total University of Illinois graduates who earned a total of 15 degrees, plus another degree from the University of Illinois at Chicago. That's the Fred and Helen Francis family. Patriarch Fred Francis earned a bachelor's degree in animal science in 1940, followed by a master's in 1946. Matriarch Helen earned a bachelor's in home economics in 1941. However, they did not meet at the University of Illinois. They were young 4-H members in Will County. With the break to serve in the Army Air Corps, Fred was a graduate student and faculty member through 1950, when the family, which now included sons Phil and Bill, returned to Will County. Later, sons John and Steve were born, and the family was complete when Anita was brought into the fold. All but Steve, a Kansas State graduate, have University of Illinois degrees. The third generation of 13 grandchildren currently represents 5 University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign and 1 University of Illinois Chicago degree. Fred and Helen's descendants include son Phil Francis and wife Juanita Fitzer Francis, with children Sarah Francis Walsh, Laura Francis Jacobs, Robert Francis, and Catherine Francis, son Bill Francis with wife Rita K. Francis and children Andrew and Rachel Francis, son John Francis with wife Jane Colgan Francis and children Matthew, Michael, and Sheila Francis Hood, daughter Anita Jackson Nichols and husband Dr. David Nichols with children Andrew Nichols and Amy Nichols Braston, son Steve Francis and wife Judy S. Francis with children Carrie Ann and Christopher. 3 Francis family households have been members of the President's Council and the Chancellor's Circle. Phil and Juanita supported the badly needed remodeling of the Spice Box in Bevere Hall, and the family has been very active in 4-H. Steve and Helen each served as president of the Illinois 4-H Foundation, and Christopher and Bill each served on that board as well. And Helen, Fred, Steve, Judy, and Juanita served long stints as 4-H leaders. Proud alumni and even prouder descendants, the Fred and Helen Francis family presented the 2022 ACES Family Spirit Award.
Fred and Helen Francis, who started this group, tried to teach that, quote, humility wears well and is repeatable. They also taught always give back. So it is indeed humbling when someone from the College of ACES taps you on the shoulder and suggests that the family of which you are a part should apply to be considered for the Family Spirit Award. If you are ever lucky enough to receive that shoulder tap, first be flattered and then resolve to do it. Make no mistake that it's work, but it's also a responsibility. And if you are selected, you should be proud and grateful, but remain humble. Some of us knew by age 8 that we would go to college at the University of Illinois College of Agriculture and could sing the Illinois loyalty fairly well. We were instructed to provide a 3-minute, quote, acceptance remarks, close quote, to highlight our work and contributions to the college. That seems kind of inverted. The College of ACES is truly a family, and ACES at Illinois is a smorgasbord of opportunities to which members of the ACES family have the option to support during their lives, beginning as students and continuing through adulthood. Many ACES alums got their first taste of Illinois as 10-year-olds who joined a local 4-H club. We came to an event on campus as preteens and were hooked before we even knew we had a pole in the water. Nearly a dozen members of our family accepted the important challenge of being a 4-H leader. Among them, they accumulated over 100 years of helping mold young minds. This river of opportunities sometimes gives folks a chance to donate dollars to causes and programs that help make ACES and Illinois better. If you are asked if you would like to be a lead donor or any size donor on a fundraiser, challenge yourself and do what you can. None of us can pay for everything, but all of us can help pay for just about anything. Sometimes you have an opportunity to donate your time and talents, which are just as crucial as your dollars. You might get tapped to serve as a member of the ACES Alumni Board, or you may be invited to serve on an external advisory committee for one of the ACES departments. The examples I've mentioned, I suppose, are part of our work and contributions to the college, but it's really a selective acceptance of the opportunities that ACES has made available. Most of us were students for 4 years, but we're part of the ACES family for life. Becoming a fan of Illini athletics, I think, is required just as much as taking the ACES 100 course. As our kids become students here, football weekends can be a great way to stay connected to them and to our old college friends. The won-loss records are never as important as the lifetime relationships that are renewed each weekend in the fall. So thank you so much for this recognition, and thanks so much for the opportunities you provide to your family.